Alright, so here we are in Ogden, Utah. Just got done cooking, as you guys can see. You guys get to see how I cook this, but later on in the video. So if you guys don't really care about my video, like the tarping, the driving, the scenery and everything, go ahead and skip towards the end, and you guys will see this. And I'm saying towards the end, otherwise if you get to the end you might see the scenery. So but other than that, let's go ahead and start with the truck driver prayer. And before we do, I do want to say, before I eat my dinner, yes, I do pray. And while we're doing the truck driver prayer, I am praying. I'm just cutting out my prayer from the video prayer, because I felt that the truck driver prayer from Red Sutherlin, to me, I first heard it at 8 years old. My dad drove trucks, and at 8 years old, when I heard that song, I was at awe, because it touched me. And I just feel like that it's just something that I need to do, not just for myself, but for all the truckers out there, and all the people that is watching this as well, even if you don't drive trucks, because I mean, we all travel out here on the roads, and we all need these little prayers, you know. So with that to do, let's go ahead and bow our heads for the truck driver prayer from Red Sutherlin.
Dear God above, bless this truck I drive, and help me keep someone alive. Be my mortal sight this day on streets where little children play. Bless my helper fast asleep when the night is long and deep, and keep my cargo safe and sound through the hours big and round. Make my judgment sound as steel, and be my hands upon the wheel. Bless the traveler going past, and teach him not to go so fast. Give me strength for every trip, so I may care for what they ship, and make me mindful every mile that life is just a little while. Amen.
Amen. Alright, so as always, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe if you guys are new, and share the video. The more likes I get, the better it is. The more comments I get, at least I can then actually find something out. Alrighty, so I am here in Sutherlin, Oregon. I had to look at my paper just to say that word. And I'm at Mahervey Engineered Wood, and we're picking up this wood here, and it looks like that's going to be my wood right there. That's probably one part of it. And we're going to Omaha, Nebraska, probably to help with the building material for the tornado. I don't know what this is for, so don't quote me on that, because I could be wrong. But today is Monday, and we're going to be delivering on Thursday, and we're going to be coming into some snow, it looks like, from what the weather report shows. So I'm going to have to take it slow and easy through the snow. Other than that, I will be showing you guys a little bit of the securement and the tarping. Alright, so we're here at the shipper, and I'm going to show you guys how I do this. So I put my straps under, I underhook it, pull my straps out, take it, throw it across. Once it's across, I take my hook from the underhook, I twist it, so now I have a twist right there. I go one time all the way through. And before I start to strap, because I know that strap belongs there, I got all my straps placed out, so I know where all my straps are gonna go. So this one right here, I'm gonna underhook it, take this and throw it over. Got my underhook, twist it, and pull it through. And underhooking means it's going underneath the run rail, which is what makes the slide. So again, underhook, step back, and throw like a football, or, well, yeah, football, not a baseball, because if you throw it like a baseball, you're just going to hit the load. But you throw it like a football, and you bomb it out there. You bomb the darn thing over. So I'm going to go ahead and fast forward all of this. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys the proper way to strap. First, the improper way. Improper way is going in through the hole like this. If I can get it all the way in. And this is why we do not do this, is because people don't want to feed it all the way through. So they're like, you know what, it's all right, and just winch it down. But this is the thing. I can't pull this out, but you hit a bump or anything, and that could slip on out. And if it slips out, then your whole load and everything will come on out. That's called half strapping, and it's also a half-ass job. Proper way is to feed it all the way through with the tongue going all the way through like so, and you pull it. And because we're going through the rub rail, you pull it out of the rub rail. Now I do this the slow way. Some people, they say, oh, well, you just take it and you roll it up. Well, I try that and I can't get it done. I throw my straps on the floor. So this is the easiest way for me. You guys do it the way you guys want. I do it like this because it works for me. What works for me works for me. What works for you works for you. Just like that. Pull your slack down, and just like so. And that's it. Now I'm going to go over here and grab my ratchet bar and tighten these down. So I'll see you guys once I get the tarps out and they get the tarps up, and I'll show you how to tarp a load. Alright, so I got my tarps. This is going to be a 3 tarp load. So I'm going to show you guys how to tarp this. And because it is raining, you're going to be careful on your loads. And because some of these loads are not that well even or evenly stacked, like this one is not. So you want to be careful of your straps so you don't fall, and so you don't fall off the load. I already fell on my load a few times. One time I got hurt and it was not fun. And because there's no wind, I'm just going to unfold these and lay them out. The hard part is when you tarp, sometimes the tarping hides all the spots that are not flat, and so you don't know which spots are flat, which spots that you can step on without going through your tarp. So you got to be very careful when you tarp. This is why tarping or flatbedding is one of the top 5 most dangerous jobs in the world. So putting the back one on first so the middle one can lay over and the front one can lay over that, so the air flows right through instead of going underneath. When you're going backwards, you always have to look back so you know where you're going to step and possibly land, or if you're going to fall. Always think today may be my last day to doing this stuff, because I might fall, and always be prepared to fall. Not that you are going to fall, but you might just fall. I'm not saying that it's going to hurt less if you're prepared, but I mean, it can't hurt anymore if you're prepared. So I know where I'm at because I got that strap down here touching my leg. There. Okay. That should be good. Got to plan your step down. There. I'm going to switch gloves because these are soaking. These are red because of a load I did in the past where it was covered in nothing but rust. Technically, you're not supposed to get down this way. There. Okay. All right. So I had to grab a fourth bunch of bungees. So the reason why I put them in 20s is because it's easier to count. So 4 times 20 is 80, plus 3 tarps. I got 2 bungees on each when I unroll them, or when I roll them up. So that's 86. I do it like this on the back. That's to let the air out from the back. That's so the tarps don't blow up, for just in case if the air does get underneath, then at least it has some room to escape. And then the front side has the ends inside and the flap outside. But I have 86 bungees on here, minus 2, so that's 84. So if I ever have to do a repower, then I can tell them on how many I have, and I'm just going to give them these 2 as well, and just get my 86. So that's the load. Go ahead and come back over here so you can see the front side of it. That's the front. It's raining pretty good. Gotta go on the scale, and the moment of truth, it's a gamble to make sure I am not overweight. If I'm overweight, then we gotta start all this all over again. Gotta come back to the spot that we're in right now and untarp, unstrap, and it's a whole bunch of fun. So we are here on the truck in Ogden, Utah, which is about 40-ish minutes, 30 minutes away from Salt Lake City. So tonight we're having some homemade shake and bake chicken using the Panko breading, well, the Walmart brand of Panko, and the Cajun two-step, the fire. And for our sides, we're going to have some carrots and roasted garlic mashed potatoes, instant. Show you guys how I do that on the truck. First thing is first. Gotta take this and pour it inside our bag. You don't want to pour too much, but you don't want to pour not enough in there. You don't want to pour too much because you can't save it. There we go. After that, put the lid back on it. Done. Now, you're going to take the two-step fire. It's as much as you want. The more you put in there, the hotter it's going to be. And yes, I just dumped this in here because I like mine a bit on the hot side. And you don't believe me? Well, you've not met my wife. Just plain. I love you, honey. Alright. Shake that up. Once you have a nice, good, reddish look in there, you know it's hooking up. When you're shaking this, you want air in it, because air is always a good thing because it helps you to shake and helps to move stuff around. You want your chicken still wet. That's what she said. And I'm going to close up our bag. Get as much air in there as we can. Now that I want air in there, now there won't be no air. Because every time I don't want air, there's a buttload of air in these bags. When you do this, you want to open up the meat and the skin inside and try to shake it inside. That's to help to get the insides of it all flavored up as well. Check it out, look at it, make sure it looks sexy. Then you grab the next one. Same thing, put that in, clean off your hands. Just like so. Again, gonna spread all that meat open, that skin, everything, like right there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's white. So I'm gonna get some of that seasoning down and pour that on top of it. Right there. I don't know if you can see that. Get some seasonings. Pour that on top. Now you could use a binder for this if you want. I don't see why. Just don't dry the chicken out and it'll stick. I mean, a binder is just a waste, I think, my opinion. And then you take this and you put it inside the trash. Wipe off your hands. And off your board. Try to get it inside the bag as much as you can. Not a big deal because it's not going to do much to the truck anyways. Take it, put it inside your oven. Again, I'm using the New Wave. And we're going to turn it on. I forgot. Got to start the truck. Because if I don't start the truck, the alarm is going to be going off because there's too much power being drawn out at one time. We're going to do it at a 350, and we're going to go to about 45 minutes. So I will see you guys in 45 minutes. Around the 13-minute mark that's left, I'm going to pop open the can of carrots here. I'm going to drain it, pour it inside the pan, put the lid on it. Where's my pan at? Oh, right here. I'm going to pour it inside this pan, put the lid on it, put that inside there for about 13 minutes. There's no seasonings going on that. And then once all of that is done, I will see you guys back and I'll show you guys how to do this inside the truck. I mean, it's self-explanatory if you guys already done this at home before. So yeah, I'll see you guys in 45 minutes then. Alright, so the food is done. Already got the carrots in there and it's done as well. So the chicken and everything is going to stay in there. I'm going to take one bottle of water, pour that into your teapot. And yes, my teapot is short and stout. But after we get the water in there, go ahead and turn that on, let that boil up. While that's boiling up, because it's not going to take long, can't find my knife, so I'm going to get the next best one, well, the only best one that I have in here. For those of you that work for my company, you guys know exactly who this company is. And I was having a very bad week the week before when I went to this place. And it is Fix Device Inc. There it is. Here's the knife. I don't want to show you guys the blade because you guys might get cut. Because, I mean, the blade is pretty sharp. I mean, it's the only reason why this is the only knife that stays on me. I mean, I got another knife on my dash up there that I don't even just keep that on me all the time. But anyways, back to the cooking. Grab our handy dandy fork. And we're just going to wait until this clicks off, because mine has a switch right there and it'll just click itself off as soon as it is hot. So 3, 2, 1, off. Nope, that's not. But we'll be off here soon. Takes a while. Usually it don't take this long. I could have probably finished the entire last 2 hours of the Tomber 80 roast before that got done right now. There we go. And yes, I'm watching the Tomber 80 roast because I already know that you guys are too. And it's funny. Alright, so we're going to pour our hot water in. And stir it up. Usually it don't take the whole bottle of water. Sometimes it does. Usually, it really depends on how dry you want yours or how wet you want yours. And I like mine wet. Sloppy, but no, not really. But no, I do like mine a little wetter because it makes it easier to eat, and it's not like like you're trying to eat dough. I don't know why this guy keeps on walking back and forth. And this one is going to take the whole bottle of water. And I will get a closer look here for you guys. Got that. All of it's cooked. That didn't get browned, but it's still all cooked. I will go ahead and dish this up real quick. And yes, these have still just got out of the oven. They're still hot. You bite into this, you're gonna burn your mouth. I know. I've done it like 1,000 times, and today's gonna be 1,001 because I'm still not gonna learn. And I learned to use my oven mitts on hot stuff, but I just don't learn to let my food cool down. Now again, my carrots, no seasoning, straight from the can, poured out the juice. Still a little bit of juice in there, as you guys can see. You guys could do some gravy on this if you guys want. I don't really care for it because, I mean, gravy is only good if it's made by scratch. I don't like the instant. They got too much salt in it, and if you're not going to actually boil it down in the on the stove, then it's just not good, you know. My opinion. Everybody has their own, so that's my opinion. Alright, now so you guys can hear the crunch, and yes, I am watching the Tom Brady roast. So I'm going to try to get you guys as close to this as I can, and I'm going to burn my mouth just for you guys, because I haven't learned 1,001 times not to eat this while it's still hot. So that's good. I don't know if you heard the crunch, but it's hot. But there's crunchy there. Napkin. And so you guys can also hear it. I don't know if you guys can hear that. But that's how you know the chicken is done right and it's good, is when it's juicy inside and crunchy on the outside. It's always the best way, I think it is. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope this made you on the hungry side, so you guys can go inside your kitchen and probably cook something a lot better than me, because you guys got more room. I got this. But it is a lot healthier to eat this than it is to go to the truck stops and eat McDonald's all the time, and Subway and Denny's, and yeah, that's pretty much it, because everything else is just, yeah, you know. So I will see you guys in the next video then. Over here in Omaha, Nebraska, already dropped off at the customer. Sorry I didn't show you guys the drop off, but I went by quick.
When they ask me how I did it, I say God taught me. When they ask me how I'm winning, I say God taught me. When they ask me why I'm different, I say God taught me. This my time to get it. God taught me. When they ask me how I did it, I say God taught me. When they ask me how I'm winning, I say God taught me. When they ask me why I'm different, I say God taught me. This my time to get it. God taught me. I have never made a song that I do not like. People always changing colors like a stoplight. I'ma call you lefty cause I know you not right. If you thought I was done, you should learn from Saint Nick and check twice. Ask me how I got here, I'll say God brought me. Ask me who this power from, it's gone on me. Every step I'm taking, I know God got me. I learned from the best, you can tell them God taught me. Yes. Ask me how I did it, I say God taught me. When they ask me how I'm winning, I say God taught me. When they ask me why I'm different, I say God taught me. This my time to get it. God taught me. When they ask me how I did it, I say God taught me. When they ask me how I'm winning, I say God taught me. When they ask me why I'm different, I say God taught me. This my time to get it. God taught me. See me on the way when I walk like this, sauce like this, I'm a boss boss, I guess God knows I'm blessed. Go to the bank and I cash that check. Guess what's next? I'll be the best. Don't get confused, I'm reliable. That's cause I always produce. God chose me, so I don't have to choose. I can live out my dream. Must be the shoes. You don't want to offend anybody, so you tiptoe. You so focused on your balance like you're a flamingo. Enjoy your day off. I don't get those. You thought you could slow me down. Well, I don't think so. Don't fly straight. If you don't watch your lyrics, you're a lightweight. The truth is out here, but it's hiding. So I make all of this music and they like it. All your blooming smoke like it was cannabis. Why are we ignoring what the problem is? This year let's come together, put a stop to this. Long live the revolution, God with us, God with us, God with us, God with us, God with us. When they ask me how I did it, I say God taught me. When they ask me how I'm winning, I say God taught me. When they ask me why I'm different, I say God taught me. This my time to get it. God taught me. When they ask me how I did it, I say God taught me.